Hi everyone, this is Lisa Foster from fosteringcreativitytogether.com. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today is the second in a series of gift card holders. And I wanted to show you how to do this super cute gift card holder. It is made out of an A2 envelope. So it has a little belly band. And you open it up and your gift card slides out. Is that not cute? Or what? I'm so excited about this. I got the idea from France Martin. She made this last year. And so I wanted to make one too. If I can get the belly band back on. Well, it went on there earlier. Okay. Okay, here we go. So anyway, I just thought this was lots of fun, and I love this little image. This guy comes from page 45 in the holiday catalog. He's in the Festive Phrases set. So right here. And while I have the catalog out, I'll show you that we're also going to be using the Merry Little Labels. We're going to be using Just For You, and this comes with the punch, the everyday, I think it's called Everyday Label Punch. Yes, it is. And if you buy them together, you save 10%, so that's a win-win there. Okay, let's get started. So obviously you're going to need an A2 envelope. This one is white. And I went ahead and I did stamp the color and use the Big Shot with the stitch framelits and then the layering oval to save time, because this video would be really long if I colored them and everything. But I used the Stampin' Blends, the Old Olive, the dark, the light. I also used the gray, both the dark and the light, and this on the feathers is Wink of Stella. And then I put a drop, tiny drop of our fine tip glue, and put regular Dazzling Diamonds, our Dazzling Diamonds glitter. One thing about the glue tip that I should tell you is, before you do your first dot, do one off on scratch paper, because it'll have an air bubble in it. So after that, you should be good. So, okay. I'm going to set this guy aside right now and show you what we need to do first. So we'll take our envelope, and we're going to fold it right in half. Reinforce it with the bone folder. Open it back up. Take a good sharp pair of scissors. You can use your snips or giant ones or whatever. And where the score line is, I found it easier to cut like a small V instead of trying to do it on both sides, because really this isn't going to be seen. The other thing is, the original designer snipped off this portion on this side, but France, when she did hers, she put some adhesive on here and tucked it down sort of as a reinforcement. So I think that's a good idea. So that's what we're going to do here. Let's take Snail. You could lick it and stick it in there, but I think adding a little adhesive is good. Okay, so we're going to tuck this down in here. Okay. Now this flap is going to go down on the outside. And don't worry that this is jagged and ugly. We're going to cover it up. So okay. And that's the base for our envelope. I have gook on my table, I'm sorry. But again, we're going to cover it up. Okay, the next thing we need to have is 2 pieces of designer series paper. This happens to be the same, but I'm just going to flip it for the inside. And this measures 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And don't worry if you don't catch all these measurements. They're going to be on my blog and also in the free PDF for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and put the green piece on the front. Okay. And then, like I said, this is the same DSP, the Be Merry, I believe it's called. And I'm going to flip it over here. This is also in the holiday catalog. And then we're going to cover up this side here. Just like that. Okay, so you can't even see that. Okay, the next thing is, let's take a scrap piece of old olive and the everyday label punch and the Just For You, and where can here's my find the ink. I'm just using Memento. You can use the archival black. This is just what I had out because I stamped him to color him. So let's ink this up really good. And down here, I'm just going to stamp it. If you're wondering why I always put my sentiments on at a corner, the like prism effect around the sides throws me off. So that's why I do them diagonal like that. Most of the time I don't get it straight. That's why we have punches. Okay. I better close this up before I stick my elbow in it, because that would happen. Okay. And I'm just going to stick this guy in here and line him up best as we can. And I think that looks pretty good. Ouch. And then we're just going to put him right there. You could just stamp it on there, or you could leave this blank and then write your, to, from, I love you forever, best Christmas, whatever. Okay, so basically this part here is done, and now we're going to make the insert that goes in here that actually holds the gift card. A gift card over here. Okay, now this piece here is, what is this piece? It's 7 inches by 2 inches, and it's scored at 5. So it'll look like this. It's gonna fold up. So then we'll take our scallop tag topper punch, and we're gonna slide it in all the way until it stops. Give it a punch. I love this punch. Isn't that cool? It gets me every time. Okay. Now we're going to stick, you can stamp on this, decorate it, do, whatever you want. But I'm just going to leave it blank. So you take your gift card and you put it sideways just like this. And as you can see, it's bigger than the 2 inches, but 2 inches is all that is the size that goes in the tag topper punch. So that's why it's 2 inches. But we have a fix for that. This piece right here is 6 by 1 7/8. And I'm going to put a little adhesive down here. Make sure you do this with the card in there. The first time I did it, I forgot to do that, and it didn't work out so good. Okay. So we're just going to line this up like so. Okay. Then flip it over. And since this belly band isn't going to be one that comes off, you can make it kind of tight. I mean, not so tight that you can't get the card out. Unless you want to play trick on somebody, and then, you know, that might be fun. Okay, and then you just fold this up over here. And try to make it even. Okay, and then that's that. So you got your gift card in here, and it slides in and out, so that's good. You can get it too tight. Okay, now I'm going to take a piece of ribbon, the piece of ribbon that I had cut that is not here. Well, I guess I'll just cut another piece. This is probably way too long, but I mess up a lot, so nothing is ever too long for me. Wow, this is really too long. But anyway, you get this. So you take the looped, you loop it over like this, and you slide it through the slot like this. And then you bring your little tails up through there. And just kind of slide it down gently so you don't rip the top of your tag off. And then, there, that's good. And then you just give it a little trim, and that's that. So this is ready to go. You just slide this right in here. Just like that. And last thing is we want to do the belly band for the outside. And the reason that we waited to do this at the end is because we wanted to see, we want to make sure that the band is not so tight with the gift card and everything inserted in there. So, all right. I just think this little elf is so stinking cute. I just love him. So when I saw this gift card holder that France made, I was like, oh, I know which stamp I'm going to use for sure. Okay, just wanted to get some dimensional stuck on there. Okay, and this is our belly band. Once again, it is 1 1/4 by 7. Okay, and you want to wrap it around the front so it hides the seam, because you're going to cover the seam with your decorative part here. So let me get this straight. And just bring this up over here to meet it. Before we put adhesive on it, let's make sure it's going to slide. Sometimes you have to give it just a little more room. Okay, that looks good to me. All right, let's just put some snail down here on this side. And over here on this side. I'm just going to line these two ends up here. Just like that. Okay, see, it slides good. Perfect. Okay. Now then, we're going to take our oval. This is from the Layering Ovals. And we're just going to put the adhesive on the belly band. Otherwise, I would have adhesive stuck here, and then it wouldn't work, and you would see me cry, because I do that when I make a mistake over and over again. I know, there's no crying and stamping. Okay, I'm just sort of centering that. And I'll pull the dimensionals off here. Isn't this like totally easy? So easy. And so stinking cute. Whoops. Okay. Now I have to lift it up to get it centered. Okay. And there we go. And that's all there is to it. So cute, right? And if you're gonna mail it, it fits in the A2 envelope. So you can even mail this. Let me get an A2 envelope just to show you. Okay, so see, it fits in there perfect. Good to go, right? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this and you've learned something new. Even if someone else did this before me, I just thought I needed to do it again with different paper and everything, and I love the idea so much I wanted to try it for myself. So here we go. And if you live in the United States and you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. All the information on how to contact me, to ask me questions, whatever you may need is on my blog, and there will be a link below in the description, as well as links to my store to buy the products that you've seen me use today. And I hope that you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe out there. Have a good day. Bye.